a 1977 Autobianchi A112. Well, there's nothing so seductive as a dangerous idea, or more romantic than a barn find. But they're not all barn finds, are they, really? Some are garage finds, some are yard finds. This was a yard find. So this one, I got this in 1992, or maybe 93, anyway, a long time ago. Now I needed a job, because I was trying to get a mortgage to buy a house. And I went out to a garage out in the sticks near here, out near Hever Castle actually, and I got the job. And this was sat in the yard. Now, you know, every pub in the land used to have, you know, a dumped old car in the car park, normally the landlord's car that you'd go to the cash and carry in, you know. Quite often they were like Jaguar XJ6s, sometimes Rolls Royce's Silver Shadows, then BMW CSI, things like that, all sorts of stuff like that. And they were normally, you know, pretty much at it because they'd sat there all through all the weather and be no good at all. And then garages, the same. You know, there was always something there, but, you know, you never knew what you're going to find in the garage. There was all sorts of stuff. And this was there, this one. So with the job under my belt, you know, I said to the guy, I said, what's happening with that little Abarth in the yard? And he said, oh, the lady doesn't want it anymore. She lived in Italy and she bought it there, and then she brought it back home. And she said, if it fails the MOT this year, I'm not going to bother with it. And it had. So I said, you know, is it rusty? What's it like? He said, oh, no, it's not rust. It's just silly things. So I said, well, I'd very much like that. You know, what sort of price are we looking at? He said, oh, £50. So I bought it. That was it. And in a way, this little car is sort of my origin story, for want of a better description, when it comes to Mark's Italian Garage and all this Fiat stuff and the Maseratis and everything else. And my love of Abarth started here with this one. But we're not here for this one, we're here for another one. What it was, I was at the, I think it's, yeah, Autotalia Brooklands, 25 years ago, with this one. And they come and saw me because they saw this and got talking to me. And they said, oh, you know, you must come and have a look at our one round the corner. We only live round the corner, so that's what I did. And that's when I first saw it. And then last week, I got a call to say, you know, we're not going to do anything with it. Just come and take it away. UK's rarest barn find. Well, what do you reckon? I think it is. I don't think they come much rarer. We have one. It is a Autobianchi.
Yes. Just when the lady banged into the garage.
She banged us, yes. Goodness, how'd she manage to bang into that? Goodness me. That took some doing, didn't it?
We had some workers at gas. So she asked, can I park in front of your garage? I said, yes. And then bang.
1.25 million of them they made. But how many in the UK? I've had 5 of them, maybe 6. So that's probably all of them. Not quite. I do know there are a couple still out there. But yeah, I don't think they come much rarer than that, do they? So what to do with it? Well, as you can see, it's tidied up quite nice. Not much missing, although actually there is a shed that I've got to go and clear yet. So the door handles and stuff like that might be in there, and the bit of the heater box that we can't find at the moment. So it's probably all there, and the front seats. Definitely there were seats in the shed, I saw them. So I reckon it's all there, so that means it's complete. You know, it's not without issue of rust, which is what took it off the road in the first place 25 odd years, and actually maybe 30 years ago. It's one owner. The guys that gave it to me, you know, they bought it when they were a young couple in Belgium, and then they took it touring in Greece and all around the Greek islands. There's sand in the boot still from that. I even found some little advert from a Greek taverna that they'd obviously, you know, been given as a flyer in the door card. Door cards are perfect. They're like brand new, so that's all quite nice. So I think it's, you know, a charming little thing. You know, one owner car, all that history. I think it should be saved. But what to do with it? You know, I've already got one, as you can see. I've got plenty of work to do for customers, and I've got a few of my own projects, which you might not have seen of them all, but you will one day. So I think it's well worth saving. Other things of note, it's the car with the longest continuing homologation of any car. So they homologated it for rallying and racing from its inception in 1969 right through until about 85 when they stopped using them. So the world's best rally drivers cut their teeth on them. Michele Mouton, she started with one of these. Miki Biasion, and he raced one, you know, so that, well, rallied one. He started his career on it, so, you know, they're a big deal. They're a big deal. They had a Trofeo series in Italy for them, of circuit racing as well as the rally stuff. So they're quite a car. I mean, I like them. I think they're lovely. Where I've cleaned up one of the wheel arches, there's the original chalk, you know, from the factory, or waxy, you know, crayon, where they used to sort of mark things off. That's all there, so that's quite good. And those areas aren't too bad. So it's just the usual stuff. Now, I guess if it was a Mini or a Fiat 500, you know, people would be doing it, wouldn't they, immediately? Panel-wise, everything's available, new old stock. As I say, 1.25 million of them. There was plenty of new old stock panels made for them. Not in the UK, you'd have to get it sent over, but that can be done. Should I restore it back to normal, to just elegant, the model it is? Abarthize it. Modern you know, engine in it, a 1.2 you know, Punto engine, something like that, 16 valve. That could happen. Got one, got a spare one. So what to do? Let me know in the comments. That's enough for now.